take you where you've been.
Her voice just took it to another place. And the greatest of all was the song that every singer sang for an audition, to be discovered, a talent show. That was the song that you had to sing, and it showcased Whitney's vocal. It's pretty unbelievable that the greatest of all was a song that she got discovered with, but at the same time not, because it speaks for itself. I mean, she sang the bleep out of that song. The first time I heard her sing, she was doing a concert. It was something on television. It was her doing a concert, and it was on like in the living room, and I was in my room, and I heard this voice coming from the television. I'm like, what is going? Like, I've never heard anything like that. It just didn't even seem possible. It wasn't real. You give good love to me. Love that. I could feel what she was feeling when she was singing that song. And that's one of the best Whitney Houston songs ever. You give good love. How Will I Know? That was my joint. I loved How Will I Know. That was like just who she was in the video, just everything about just her. She was just, it was so dance, it was so pop, but yet just the things she would do at the end, it just made it gospel. Back to the, how will I know? Like, it was just, it was like 15 octaves higher than what I just did. But yeah, it was incredible. Saving All My Love for You was such a beautiful ballad, but it had a mid-tempo feel to it. And her voice, her falsetto, was just as strong as her head voice. Like, God really took his time in creating her voice. Gospel music was a part of my life, and to love someone like Whitney, who had that gospel background as well, I think that's why she hit the soul. All those runs and the things that she used to do with her voice, that all came from the church. So, you know, I love that about her voice. Where do broken hearts go? Can they find their way home? Woo! Let's play it right now. I mean, she just had hits. They just kept coming. I don't understand it. They just kept, it was one after the next, and every song spoke to a different part of your life. And the interesting thing about her albums is that she was able to give something to everyone. Like, if you were heartbroken, you had a song for that. If you were in love and you just wanted to dance, you just wanted to have a good time, she had a song for that. That song was one of the songs that I loved her to do live, because she had a different energy about her, and I just loved her little isms that she would do on stage when she would sing these type of songs. And I love that about her, that she was so versatile. As a professional musician, I would definitely have to say that Whitney Houston is the greatest voice of all time. I don't care who's coming after, who came before. She is the greatest voice of all time. There will never be another Whitney Houston, ever, ever. The more evolved I started to get as a singer, I started to really understand what she was doing vocally. And I tried to imitate her, like the, that was like her main thing. And you know, it was a challenge. It was a challenge trying to imitate and be like Whitney, because, you know, give it up. You'll never be like Whitney. Do I remember when she sang the Star Spangled Banner? Absolutely, I remember that. I remember it like it was yesterday. I cried and cried when I saw that. It's like everybody in there wanted to leave after she finished. They didn't even want to stay for the game. I Will Always Love You, when I first heard it, I just heard her voice on the radio. It was on the radio. It was like, it was nothing with her. No piano, no drums, no orchestra, just her. And I was blown away. The vocal, and it was just like, what is she doing? What is she doing? I don't understand it. Like I don't know what to say about that song. That's like my favorite Whitney song of all time. They just lit the screen up. Like when he came through in that club, when that person was trying to, you know, grab her, and he knocked everybody out the way, and then he picked her up, and then her hair was in his chest. I was like, yes. My Love Is Your Love was so different than what we were used to hearing from Whitney. And I love that she had challenged herself to take, you know, a different route and a different path, because you know, no artist should stay the same. There should always be reinvention, and she wasn't afraid to do that. But I love that, like, clap your hands, y'all, it's all right. I was like, hey, clap your hands, y'all. That was my joint. I loved it. I think what separated Whitney from the rest of the pack is that on top of a voice like that, she had a timeless smile, and she had what they call in today's time the it factor. She just had this presence, this swag, this, you know, glamour about her, and it wasn't forced, it was natural. The last time I was with Whitney was 2 or 3 days before her passing. She came to a rehearsal that I had. Monica and I were performing at the Clive Davis party, you know, around Grammy time, and I got a chance to sing for her. And I could see her right now in my mind, like after we were done, she's going like this in the background. I could see her, you know, like it's clear as day.
The world is full of zanies and fools.